In this, we can sort of step into the shoes of a different instrument.
I want them to approach it in a different way. You can play one note or you can play one note and really put your focus on that one note.
Well, all of our students compose music in their lessons, obviously beginning in a very small, simple way, but they all are composers in a certain level. And I wanted them to see how an experienced composer works with the matters of music, which are notes and sound and emotion and so on.
Because we're playing only one note at a time, normally it's, very quick, changing strings, changing fingers, changing notes. But here we can sort of experiment a little bit with length and volume and, well, crescendos and decrescendos. And it's a very experimental sort of feeling.
And this is one way to approach it very minimalistic. So what you need to get that mood, that tension or that feeling.
Rob is giving them the choice of what to play. It isn't all just written down directly on a piece of paper in front of them. And I think that we can see that that's bringing the best out of them in the sense of their interest and their energy.
On. And go!
Well, this has a structure too, and it has bass lines, and it has melodies, and it has arpeggios, but they're all very different. It's like, the third cousin or something. Like, they're related, but it's so completely different and new, and it's something we've never really done before.
I play the French horn, and we often play basses or we're like supporting pieces. We almost rarely play a solo. And when we do play a solo, it's quite a high piece and it's fast, and that can be quite difficult. So I like the drum music because you can't really mess it up, and it just always sounds nice.
So for the performance, I've got some electronic equipment, some instruments with me to emphasize the whole the mood. So I'm going to record that directly into my mixer. I'm going to use a looper, so I've got the different chords for myself as well. And then I can mangle and blend it in with lots of even a bit distorted and reverbs to really make it powerful and exploding at one point. Begin very softly and build it up towards loudness. I will guide you through it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and...
We rarely get to play the very raw parts of the music. We always have to play the little frills and fancies, like, the jewelry you put on before you go on a date. And now we get to be the dress you put on for the date.
Stop! And then you're going to stand up.
Well, there's no doubt that some of them would prefer to be playing what they call normal tunes. And I know this because I've asked them. And some of them are really, really enjoying this as a new experience. But in the end, we are not here as educators only to give our students what they enjoy doing and what they like doing. We are here to broaden their experience and to lead them into experiences that they wouldn't necessarily choose for themselves. Deep satisfaction is much more important than, did I have a good time today? And the deep satisfaction is long-lasting. It comes from these really worthwhile experiences of working with someone like Rob.